Namaskar. Today is April 15th, 2026. Each year on March 14, I begin a 100-day journey in returning to the essence of yoga towards the celebration of International Day of Yoga on June 21st. This is not as a ritual or performance or aesthetics. It is as awareness. This is the Satvik Yogi path. Simple, non religious, global way of living with clarity. Welcome to day 33 of Satvik Yogi path. Over the last few days, we learned day 30, we learned that there are 9 obstacles. On day 31, we learned that there are 4 symptoms of the body and breath that appears when the mind is disturbed. And just yesterday, day 32, we explored what Maharshi Patanjali gave us the solution, that solution to the symptoms and obstacles the obstacles can be removed with just one simple practice. Today, Maharshi Patanjali tells us in Yoga Sutra 1.33, that's the 33rd Yoga Sutra from the first chapter, Samadhi Pad, is Maitri Karuna Mudito Upeksha Sukh Dukh Punya Apunya Vishayanam Bhavanat Chit Prasadanam. So let's recite the Yoga Sutra 1.33 once again. Maitri Karuna Muditopekshanam Sukh Dukh Punya Apunya Vishayanam Bhavna Bhavna Chit Prasadanam. The mind becomes clear by cultivating friendliness, compassion, joy, and equanimity. Today, I'm going to explain the sutra as I have been reading Swami Satyanand Saraswati's insight in his book, The Four Chapters of Freedom. The Four Chapters of Freedom, Yoga Sutra by Patanjali. And it's written by, the commentary is by Swami Satyanand Saraswati. I felt that today it's a very good day to reference, share the insights that I observed by Swami Satyanand Saraswati in better explaining this sutra, Yoga Sutra 1.33. So, in 4 chapters of freedom, Swami Satyanand Saraswati explains that these 4 attitudes, that is, friendliness, compassion, joy, equanimity, are not emotions. They are deliberate mental practices. They are deliberate mental practices. They are ways of training the mind. These 4 attitudes are way of training the mind to remain light, steady, and open in all situations. He says, Swami Satyanand Saraswati says, that the mind becomes disturbed when it reacts impulsively to the world, to people who are happy, people who are suffering, people who are successful and people who act wrongly. Maharishi Patanjali gives us the four attitudes that prevent these reactions from disturbing the inner peace. Now, what are these four attitudes? The four attitudes, Maitri, friendliness toward the happy. Swami Satyanand explains that when we see someone happy, the natural reaction of ours, the mind often compares, competes, or just feel left out. That's just the natural tendency of the mind. But friendliness dissolves this reaction. It opens the heart instead of tightening it. Next attitude is karuna, the compassion toward the suffering. Compassion softens the mind. It prevents irritation, judgment, or emotional withdrawal. It keeps us human, connected, and gentle. Third attitude is mudita. It is joy toward the virtuous or successful. This is the attitude to jealousy, the antidote. I can say antidote to jealousy. Compassion is the antidote to jealousy. Swami Satyanand says that true joy for another person's progress expands the mind and removes insecurity. That's what mudita does. Mudita is the joy towards the virtuous or successful. And mudita, the joy, is the antidote to jealousy. And the last one, upeksha, equanimity toward the unwise or the harmful or the wrong doer. This does not mean indifference, it means clarity. It means not letting someone else's confusion disturb your inner balance. Together, these four attitudes, Maitri, Karuna, Mudita, Upeksha. So, together, these four attitudes create a mind that is light, open, and steady. Now, let us give the analogy of the four doors of the mind. The four doors of the mind. Now, Swami Satyanand describes these attitudes as four doors, which the mind moves through every day. The door of happiness, the door of suffering, the door of virtue, and the door of error. Every day, the four doors. We cannot avoid these doors, but we can choose how we walk through the door of happiness, the door of suffering, the door of virtue, the door of error. We can not avoid these doors, but we can choose how we walk through the doors. These four attitudes are the keys that keep the mind free. In daily life, we meet all four types of people: the joyful, the hurting, the successful, and the confused. Patanjali is giving us a way to stay steady in all situations. Maharishi Patanjali says that we should stay steady in all situations. And these four attitudes are not for others. These are for your own clarity, our own clarity. So, why this matters? Before I go into that, let me give a shout out to all of you. Uh, Thank you, thank you, thank you. And someone also wrote something which I believe everyone can hear, read. Um, well, if this you don't understand, you think that this is not your cup of tea, you can just leave. That's the least favor you can do to your own mind to bring peace to yourself. Your I couldn't read your username because I would definitely love to give shout out. Oh, JK hyphen QR9RT. You're most welcome to leave. Thank you for watching and sharing your comment. And pa- Patra Deep 6586. Hello, thank you for watching. Thank you, thank you. So this sutra, Yoga Sutra 1.33, teaches us friendliness dissolves comparison, compassion softens pain, joy removes insecurity, equanimity protects your peace. These four attitudes purify the mind instantly. Clarity is a result of inner training, not outer control. And this last point very well applies to the user JK-QR9RT because clarity is a result of inner training, it is not for outer control. Well, what we practice today, today we practice choosing one of these attitudes. So remember, we are choosing one of these attitudes and we hold it gently. We notice how the mind responds to it. Soft repetition of jap, returning to clarity with kindness. So let's begin the soft repetition into our first stillness practice of jap. Jap, let the sound rise from your belly, move through the chest, and soften at the lips. I'll take off my glasses and we begin, but first making sure that your back and spine is straight, your chin slightly tucked in. Roll your shoulder if you have to create extra space for your lungs to work, your chest as your chest opens up. And let's practice stillness with soft repetition of Om, and we do it 3 times. Om. Pause. And the next. Om. and the next. And come back to your natural rhythm. Bhavna, gentle contemplation. So today we are going to choose one attitude. You would choose one attitude: friendliness, compassion, joy, or equanimity. It's up to you. And whichever attitude you choose, you would hold it gently. So, with gentle contemplation, we are practicing the stillness of bhavna. I would choose friendliness because those who have joined, those who have been showing up, of course, you all are wonderful, happy people. So, I choose friendliness, not jealousy, not hate, not being bad. I choose friendliness. I choose friendliness. And I breathe gently. I choose friendliness today. And open your eyes. And the last stillness practice, but not the least, is observation. We notice how the mind feels. So I chose friendliness, and now I want to see how my mind feels about that. Does it feel lighter? Does it feel good? So, what exactly my mind feels when I choose one of the four attitude, which is friendliness. You may choose compassion, you may choose joy, you may choose equanimity. So remember, Maharishi Patanjali says that we stay steady in all situation. All four doors are needed. We choose. So I choose friendliness and I would just observe how my mind will feel. So to do this, back and spine straight, chin slightly tucked in, place one hand over your navel, breathe normal. As you breathe, the belly extends and distends with exhalation. With inhalation, extends and extends and distends. So now I choose friendliness and let me see how my mind feels. And I open my eyes and I want to share this with you. Today I chose friendliness, and just by choosing friendliness, I felt much lighter because I do not want to compare myself with you, your progress, your happiness. I just chose friendliness. So even if the natural tendency of the mind is to compare or to feel jealous or to feel insecure, but I chose friendliness, and that instantly lightens the mind. And that is exactly how I felt. So here's the challenge for day 33. So today, choose one of the four attitudes and you would practice it once. Any any one of the four: friendliness, compassion, joy, equanimity. So you would choose any one of the four attitudes. One moment, one attitude, and just one shift in the mind. That's your challenge for day 33. Day 33 reminds us that clarity grows when the heart becomes lighter. And it is so true. Clarity grows when the heart becomes lighter. Thank you for practicing with me today. We meet tomorrow. Until then, stay open, stay warm, and stay honest to your own story.